Woohoo! Hello! It is your boy, Kaz, founder of the Urban Hussar and the Facebook community, Beards, Barbells, and Banner, up here in my new little home, guys. If you can see, we moved out of the new place, got a little piano there, sing a song, The Piano Man. We don't have a TV yet. We're getting there. Got a couch. Maybe I'll do a little more of an in-depth house tour when we get a little more things set up here. But I figured I'd throw a quick video at you. Should you trim your mustache on your year journey? You're growing out your beard for 365 days. Should you trim your mustache? And have I? Well, to start that off, personally, I haven't. As you can see, if I pull out the length of my mustache here, this is as long as it's ever been, guys. I'm pretty proud of that. And I think the answer to that first question is, well, if you're a masochist like me, then perhaps do what I'm doing. Grow out the middle of your mustache. Unfortunately, a lot of men can't actually grow out the middle of their mustache very long at all. Let's look at Jack Malacco, for example. His terminal length for the middle of his mustache, very, very short. So therefore, he wasn't able to get the swoop action that I'm getting. And, you know, that's just unfortunate. But if you are capable of doing so, then hey, go for it. But, you know, obviously if you're doing a year, you probably should be doing any major trims anywhere around here. I'm doing more of a purist yeared. You know, there's some guys out there that are doing, you know, what's kind of a more informal yeared, I suppose. You know, you do 2 trims or 3 trims or whatever. I think 3 trims is too much. I would go for either 1 or 2 if you're going to go for more. If you have a job to maintain, one that you have to really, really look good at all times, and so you can't look too unkempt. Make sure that they're very, very subtle, no length taken off. But as for the mustache, I think, you know, most guys, especially if you can grow it, you know, the middle, you know, grow it out, guys. Personally, I like it more. I'm starting to realize that it is easy, it stays out of my mouth easier when I grow it out more, because now I can iron it out with the heat brush, and it kind of allows for the swoop action. And now I could now I could kiss my wife. I could drink tea. I could drink liquids better than when it was actually shorter, believe it or not. So that's kind of nice. However, the downside to growing out the middle of the mustache, unfortunately, is that I can no longer do, you know, the outwards, right, swoop, because what kind of happens, it's not really doing it right now, but what often happens is there's a disconnect between the middle portion of my mustache. It kind of does one of these. Over time, once the wax starts wearing off, and you saw this in probably one of my last year updates, when I think it's probably going to be called 6 months of year growth or something like that. There's kind of a disconnect. So, unfortunately, when I've grown out my mustache like this and I'm not trimming it whatsoever, what I have to do is I have to actually start, you know, styling it downwards like this, and then therefore, you know, eliminating the disconnect. But let me know, guys, do you think that people should trim their mustache on the ear or not? I think it's an interesting question, because everyone talks about the fact that you can't trim your beard on the ear, but no one talks about the mustache. So let's start a conversation, guys. I hope you are having a wonderful night, and Urban Hussar out. I'll be back with a house tour, perhaps, once we unpack a few more things. Cheers.